Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all the goats. If you haven't already, please make sure you add me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All the information is in the description. All the links are in the about page. Y'all go ahead, y'all click. Hey, wait, I had somebody send this to me on TikTok. They saw one of my older videos where I was talking about some sort of a singles event that failed. If I remember, I put those eyes at the side. I'll put the link in the description. But it was about a lady that attended a single event. It was like a bad event. She was talking about how it was mainly women. It wasn't that many men, and the men that was there wasn't even interested in her or wasn't interested in that demographic of women. They was interested in a specific demographic of women. So they thought it was a failure or whatever. Again, like I said, if I remember, I put the eye at the top. Y'all can go back and watch that. But they saw that video, sent me this video. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's see what she's talking about.
So I went to this singles event last night in Houston called Crush Club. And hopefully this doesn't get in the wrong eyeballs, but black men that talk to white women and kind of like push you away when you're trying to talk to them. It's kind of crazy. Like I was talking to this gentleman last night at the event, and I just stumbled upon him. He was at the bar, and I was going towards the bar, and I started talking to him, and he was a nice, statuesque black guy. Like they have all these stickers that had color codes. So basically, like green was like 21 to 24. Purple was 25 to 27 or something, and then or 29, and then orange was like 30 and 30 to 34, and then red, which was what I was wearing, is 35 and up. No cap. So he had a red sticker on, and I was like, okay, so he's in my age range or whatever. So I started talking to him, and he's with this Latino guy, and they're just, chatting it up or whatever. And I was like, okay, finally, I'm finding the people with the red tags on. How are you guys doing? Just, mingling. I have no problem talking to anybody. So he says, I'm doing good. And he's like really chipper and really like, over the top, kind of just like, not flamboyant, but like boisterous and, full of energy. Super chill, seemed like, or whatever. But he kept looking over me. He's taller than me, and he kept looking over me. And he was like doing these eyes at his Latino friend. And I was like, okay, well, how long have you guys been here? And he ends up saying like, oh, no, we just got here maybe like 30 minutes ago. And I was like, okay, I've been here for about an hour. Have you already stopped by the bar? Or this is, you. He was like, no, I'm not actually going to the bar. I just like staying by the bar line because people are moving and it's more accessible. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like, cool. All right, well, anyways, like, what's your name? And I see it on his name tag, but I always like to say, what's your name? I don't remember his name. Let's not even go there because irrelevant. But he keeps looking at this Latino guy like over and beyond me. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm not gonna hold you guys up. It was nice to meet you. I just like to mingle and say hello to everybody.
Yeah, I was about to say if they listen, if they kept doing it over and over and over again, then ma'am, hey, this ain't your type of party. If I'm sitting here talking to, and I wouldn't suggest any guy do this honestly, but I've done it before, so I'm not gonna say I've never done it. But if I'm talking to a chick and she's sitting with her homegirl and I'm trying to talk to her or whatever, I'm trying to, basically um persuade one to give me a number while also trying to entertain the other one so she don't feel left out. Which is again, I wouldn't tell any guy to do that. I've done it before, but I've only been lucky maybe twice, maybe once. I would suggest y'all dudes just catch her when she by herself, But again, if I'm in that situation, right, and I notice that they're giving each other that look like, oh, let's keep looking, or let's leave, or let's do this and third. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry for the bother you. Just wanted to introduce myself to y'all. Y'all have a good night. Have a good day, whatever case it be. Out the door, and then y'all go on about your business. And that's just me as a man approaching a woman. So you being a lady that you approached a man, I love the approach. I didn't hear anything wrong. I didn't hear nothing crazy. I mean, again, I think that the conversation was drawn on a little bit longer than expected because, again, at that age, ma'am, you should be able to know when someone is just not into you or not feeling you. At this age, I have full awareness when a chick is not interested. A chick does not want anything or doesn't even want to talk to him, doesn't even want to be approached. These are things that you learn by what? Studying and reading and understanding when it comes to, sociology, right? They say 70% of our communication is through what? Body language. You will be able to understand by the time you approach whatever dude you're trying to holler at, ma'am. Okay, this dude's not feeling me. Maybe I'm too big. Maybe I'm too small. Maybe I'm too tall. Maybe I'm too short. Maybe I'm too fat. Maybe I'm too black. Maybe I'm too white. Maybe I'm too whatever. Again, I didn't hear anything wrong from your end, but outside of you just sitting there talking to the dudes for too long, man. Let's keep going.
2 seconds later, this motherfucker is with this white girl. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we ain't need all that performance. I'm sure they wasn't doing all that. Let's keep going. Come on. I think she hurt right now. She in her feelings.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't your type, my nigga. Sorry for interrupting your swag for the white girls. No offense, but like, it's just so curious and like different. Like, I don't know. I go to a lot of black spaces. So when I go to these spaces, I know that the niggas like other niggas. But when you're in these kind of spaces and like everybody is involved, it's kind of one of those things where you're just like, you're unsure. So you don't want to step on any toes. And throughout the night, I saw this guy, not looking, but, we're in a space where it's like, okay, if you already talk to somebody, that kind of like piques your eye when you're in that space still. So this man talked to at least 4 white girls only. And mind you, there were several beautiful black ladies there. And that's okay. That's your preference. Nobody is talking about the preference. Let's not go there. Let's not say, oh, why can black girls date white guys and white guys can't date white girls? I mean, black guys can't date white girls.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was about to go to, ma'am. Why you was eyeing the man the whole night? And they say men can't handle rejection. Man, let me tell y'all boys something, bro. Ladies, these women cannot handle rejection. I'm telling y'all boys right now. Me personally, again, I'm not into and this is no shot at anybody. Me personally, I'm not really into like the interracial swirling thing. That's just not my style. That's not my thing. To each their own, right? If that's what you're into, wish you nothing but the best. Wish you nothing but success, all love. For me, that's not something that I'm interested in. All of my exes literally are black. My complexion, if not darker than me. I've been on camera where I've talked about me dating a this chick that was from South America. I told y'all about how her complexion was literally just like mine, her hair nappy just like my hair is. And it wasn't until when I ran up on her and I shot my shot that I heard her accent, her Hispanic accent, and I was like, "Man, where you from?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm from the," or whatever the case may be. And so yeah, outside of that, yeah. Me personally, I wouldn't feel some type of way if I was in a singles event, right? Where you understand people are there to meet each other and mingle. A lot of the times, yes, if you see somebody like you shoot your shot and you see if it lands, a lot of times it's not going to land. But a lot of people want to sit there, they want to circle around, see what's happening, see who's walking in, see what's up. That's just what a lot of people do. Does that mean that you are automatically supposed to get a date? You're supposed to get a number or get a have someone's interest as far as the dude that you like? Ma'am, what about the men that tried to shoot their shot at you while you was there and you wasn't feeling them? Did you talk about that? So they love trying to make it seem as if, oh yeah, well he sat there. She literally, I'm not going to say stalk because I feel like stalking is a strong word, but she was watching this man all night. Oh, he talked to at least 4 other white girls. Damn, you was watching Buddy like that. If I'm at an event, I try to holler at a girl, and I've been in situations many times. If I'm at an event, I try to shoot my shot at a chick, and it doesn't work out. All right, cool. On to the next one. I'm not going to sit up there. Damn, she talked to 4 other black dudes. She talked to 6 other Hispanic dudes. It's not, it has nothing to do with me. She's not interested in me. All right, cool. Have a good night. Sitting up there eyeing this man, come on, ladies, do better, ladies, do better. We men, we handle rejection all the goddamn time. Y'all can do the same. Let's keep going.
We're not comparing. It's just how he was like basically looking through me like I was like invisible. Like, I get your preference, but you can also show me respect and like speak to me if I'm just talking to you. And you don't have to like look through me and like, be looking over to your friend like, fuck this chick, let's talk to her. Like, I don't know, kind of weird.
Y'all boys pay attention. Listen to the dumbass BS that comes out of women's mouth. Oh, you can at least acknowledge me. You can at least not look through me. How many times does men go through this all the goddamn time? I have been I can't remember buddy's name. I have been following this one dude. I saw him his reels on Facebook. I've been following this one dude on Facebook where he all he does is he walks around. He has like, the recording glasses. He walks around and he shoots his shot at random chicks. Do y'all know how many times chicks will give him that stink look, like, man, if you don't get the hell out of my face and keep walking, or they'll shut him down or just openly disrespect him? And he just shrug it up. All right, cool, whatever. Again, women cannot handle rejection. I don't understand what the issue is. Ma'am, you tried to shoot your shot at dude. Dude, from what I got, again, maybe there's more to the story. From what I've gathered so far, dude wasn't disrespectful to you. You just wasn't his type. You were not his type, period. That's it. End of sentence, end of story. Get over it. Oh, you can at least have a conversation. You know what I mean, men? Do you know how many times I've been rejected? Damn, ma'am, I could be saying the same thing. Damn, baby, you don't want to talk to me, but you can at least have a conversation. Oh, you want to give me a number, but you can at least have a conversation. Do you know what women will be calling me weak as hell right now if I said something like that? Pay attention to the double standards. Please, let's keep going, man.
Weird. But black guys that do that is just, it's like, bitch, and he's dark skinned. I look like your mom. Like, okay.
Yeah, she definitely in her feelings. She definitely in her feelings, y'all. She is definitely in her feelings. She's a gorgeous woman, man. I don't see nothing wrong with her. She seems to be. You can tell by her shoulders and stuff like that, and then of course her breasts and her waist. She's a little bit more on the heavy side. So a lot of dudes probably won't like that. There's a lot of dudes that do like heavier women. I'm skinny. Y'all know how many times I done shot my shot at chicks and they be like, "Nah, man, I don't like skinny guys." Oh, okay, cool. I'm out the door. I'm not going to get in my feelings. Oh, okay. Damn. Well, you could at least still had a conversation with me. No, y'all would be calling me bitter if I said something like that. Ma'am, you sound bitter. Buddy didn't want you to move on. Instead of you sitting there watching him talk to four other white girls, like you said, that's what she said, four other white girls. Instead of you sitting up there watching and counting how many damn chicks that the dude was hollering at, how about you sit up there and talk to any other damn good guy that was there? Oh, he's dark skinned, and I could be your mama. What the hell? Hey, you know what, sir? If you watching this video, sir, you dodged a bullet. Congratulations for turning her down. Great job, great work. Cause you dodged a goddamn bullet. Bullet. This woman seems problematic, argumentative as hell. She's the type. She reminds me of this one chick I was talking to a while back, man. Where I asked this chick out on a date. I was like, yeah, let's go out like around 9, 10 p.m. something like that, because that's around the time. At that time I was working night shift, and I'm not really night shift, but I was working like second shift, third shift, where I would go to work from. I think back then I was working at like 12 to 8 or something like that, and I sat there from 12 to 8. I sat there working from 12 to 8. And I would get off, get home, want to take a shower, whatever, kiss and beat. And I was adamant about taking this chick out. And so she's like, "Oh, you asking me out this late again?" And I'm like, "What do you mean this late, bro? I get off at damn 8 p.m. What you want me to do? I asked you to go out for breakfast. You go to work at 8. I don't go to work until 12. What again? What am I supposed? I'm trying to meet you in the middle or meet me during a time where I get off work. Because if I remember correct, she worked weekends and then she worked mornings. So it was like I'm off Saturday and Sunday. She worked Saturday and Sunday, and it was just like really, really weird. But she tried to make it seem, just trying to start an argument. I was like, bro, let me throw a talent. I'm out. I don't got time for this. That's what she reminds me of. Constantly looking for some stupid ass dumb argument, and it shouldn't be. It's just a situation of you being at a singles event where there's a bunch of other single people there. Buddy didn't find you attractive for whatever the reason is, whether it was your skin tone or your weight or whatever. I don't know, but it is what it is. Take that L and keep it moving. Take the L and keep it moving. That's crazy, man. Let's comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for her, cuz.